Give him a big smile. There you go.
This golden retriever has something to be happy about. She is getting a new home.
She's going to have a life of luxury, I can assure you.
A luxurious life after a rough couple of days.
We just heard that it was rescued from the floods in Louisiana.
As floodwaters rose along the Mississippi River, the ASPCA rushed to action, working to get animals out of harm's way.
Irving Animal Shelter and DFW Humane Society were the shelter that stepped up and said, we'll take a truckload.
Now we're just waiting.
More than 30 staff members and volunteers turned out to greet that truckload of animals from Louisiana. Many people here wore Mardi Gras beads.
The New Orleans Saints colors just to kind of welcome them.
The wait turned out to be a bit longer than anticipated.
Those poor guys had a flat.
But when the truck finally arrived, everyone moved fast. Crews carried crates of cats and canines inside. Volunteers bathed some of the dogs before putting them in their homes for the night.
The whole operation went so smoothly, we couldn't ask for anything better.
The next day, it was clear what a big project this would be. The classroom is turned into temporary cat quarters.
I'm just making sure they have food and water and petting on them and giving them some love.
Volunteer Tina Shanahan is spending her vacation helping these animals.
We've got a lot of really great cats here. A lot of them already fixed, declawed.
Some have unusual traits. 2 have only 3 legs.
Oh, they get along just fine. 3-legged with a spare, all of them are.
This one insists on hiding behind newspaper. Then there are the dogs.
We did discover some of the adult dogs, no surprise, were heartworm positive, and we're going to treat all those once we find an adopter.
Inside this room, we saw a mother and her litter of puppies. They are too young for adoption, so they will all go to a foster home for now. Moving the homeless animals to Irving freed up needed space in flooded areas to the east.
The shelters in Louisiana are now clear to take in owners' animals, where owners have had to relocate.
But to get here, all of these animals went through an ordeal.
You know, we have to take into consideration they were vaccinated the same day, traveled for 10 hours.
It was a long trip. I expected them to be a lot more stressed, but the cats were all friendly.
You saw the happy faces out there in the adoption pod. They're just happy to be off that truck, I'm sure.
The good conditions and expanded space here at the shelter may have made it easier for the animals to adjust.
It's not just any home, we're an awesome place.
Neither one of us in our old shelters would have been able to accomplish a task like this, so I think it's really cool to be in this great building, to be able to pull together as a team.
Tell them blondes have more fun.
There you go.
While this dog is the first to get adopted,
1 down, 76 to go.
the shelter and its volunteers are working to get more of these animals into permanent homes by reaching out to rescue groups and posting pictures on the internet.
If you want to cage an animal in your life, you know, we call it, just come on down.
We're working for the greater good. I mean, we're helping animals all over the country.